So the patch notes of version 9.1 are here, and now the only thing I do know that is here is that compensation of a massive llama and a load of loot for just the inconvenience where we couldn't get in missions and it kept kicking us out a few weeks ago. Around a month now, so let's go straight to save the world. What have we got? Space rocks, that looks like a new, what do you call it? I don't know what they're called, those new modes, war games. Need to shower, rock your, whatever, go really rock your world or base in this new, war game simulation. Rex Jonesy, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ah, that's the other dinosaur hero then. I thought they would have had a new I really completely forgot about this dinosaur hero, so we could have had that other soldier one as well. Missions and systems. Right, here's the new simulation called Space Rocks. Meteors will rain down on your base. In this new wargame simulation, players will face a quick flurry of meteorites or one massive meteor at the end of each wave. Be sure to blast those meteors so you can just shoot them down. They're kind of like lobber things by the sounds of it, but probably a lot harder to destroy. Wargame simulation, more chance for event tickets, a new banner, and more variety to the daily quests. So that's going to be a fun one. Some bug fixes. The UI button will no longer appear incorrectly. Event tickets shown on the X-Ray Llama user interface will change to the new event type ticket type when the previous event has ended. The new UI will now correctly display items manuals received after completing the transform. Okay, transform, key, stuff. A gift box will be granted to each player who used the transform feature from the release of 7.4 until... Oh, okay. So we're getting some stuff from... I've used transform keys quite a lot. I really use quite a lot of them. Fix an issue from players from Brent in Candy Valley 10. Okay. User interface. So bug fixes. All mission and modifier lists will now properly display the accurate number of modifiers. Previously only 4 may have been shown even if more were active. Okie dokie. The scroll bar on the confirm recycle user interface now functions correctly when using a gamepad. Spamming the replay button will no longer cause the quest reward voiceover to repeatedly play. That was a really old thing. I used to do that. I've turned raised voice off now. That was months ago, but you could. It was a weird one how that's taken so long. The Armory tab will no longer show an exclamation point notification if the transform or collection book menu options have been unseen or unlocked items. Okay. The minimap no longer appears solid white before Ray's voiceover plays. I've not really noticed that. Maybe actually I have. Maybe that's when your weapons as well are all blank. Menu navigation now functions properly after cancelling a mission search while using a controller. Players will no longer get stuck in the expeditions reward screen. If that was annoying, that was a really annoying one. You'd claim your expeditions, you'd be stuck in that, just trying to claim your rewards for so long. I usually have just reset the application, but you could just wait a few minutes for it to manually do it. Fixed an issue with the quest event expanding and getting stuck, which caused it to be I can't say that word, navigable on consoles. Performance reduced hitching on various parts. Okay, open an expedition slot, assigning hero loadout. Hopefully, no, navigating. I thought hopefully when you level up stuff because it kind of lags and hitches on console. But I mean, step in the right direction, I guess. Improve client loading, preventing hitching. Improve performance data collection to help identify performance issues in the future. Right, here's the new heroes. This is the Rex Jonesy, so let's just go straight to his plus. Commander perk, Saurian Might. Every 1 second adds 9% of current health to damage of the next ranged weapon hit. Okay. And game that with 3%. That's kind of a weird one. So I'm thinking, if I'm right, how much does that stack to then? So say if you wait, I don't know, 10 seconds, do you get 90% extra damage? I'm not too sure. 9% of current health to damage. It's a weird way to convert. But I just assume if you go AFK for like 10 minutes, you're going to be doing tons of damage. Absolutely tons of damage. I don't know, maybe it says something about stacks. I don't know. We'll test this out when it's out anyway. We'll test the hair out, see how it works. Right, bug fixes. Constructor's base no longer applies its effects to destroying building pieces. Rosie will no longer detonate proximity mines when being placed near him. Shockwave will no longer cost stamina. Hey, and trigger the cooldown if the ability is interrupted. Oh, never mind. I was hoping the stamina would just completely go. That's just if it's interrupted. Decoy will no longer area of effect damage. Allies when using the move creep perk. I'm not too sure what that perk is. Your move, yeah, I'm just not sure what that is. Maybe I've read it at one point. The phase forward perk now correctly applies the full move speed bonus. Bull Rush no longer targets ally players and NPCs. I've not really noticed that yet. I don't use Bull Rush too much. I only really use it if there's a load of husks around. Shock Tower now targets enemies that are behind low walls. Shockwave no longer gets stuck in its animation. That was annoying when you just like floating in the air. It was kind of a weird one. Teddy now has a proper cooldown when cast, less than 60. That was it's like the one bug or exploit I actually did quite a lot. I deliberately try and get lower than 60 energy, just to throw a Teddy down, and you could keep throwing Teddies down with absolutely no cooldown. It was quite a fun one, but it's been patched. Goodbye Teddy exploit. The inner pinch perk no longer has persisting VFX after changing weapon mid-reload. The Hunter's Instinct perk's Life Leech properly applies to melee attacks rather than all attack types. Anti-Material Charge can no longer pass through Teddy. The Phase Siphon no longer applies healing effects when phasing through allies. That was, I swear they patched that like last week. I remember reading something about that anyway. Phase Siphon now shows the correct healing value when used as a commander perk. Blakebeard, the Blake-Hearted cannon, can no longer hit the Storm King multiple times. Outlander abilities now properly granted cooldown reduction when used with one charged fragment. Okay, quite a lot of bug fixes. But will there be a load more new bugs? Usually is. Weapons and items. Cozy Campfire durability properly resets when reloaded from previous war games and Storm Shield defense mission. Gameplay. Trap durability is now properly restored to its pre-mission value after failing a war games that's good, or Storm Shield defense mission. Oh, so they fixed it with Storm Shields now, you get everything back for Storm Shields. I thought it was just war games. Working on a fix resetting durability when a mission is successfully completed. Players will now be eliminated when falling off the world in Plankerton Storm Shield zone. Okie dokie. Objects can now be spawned without a long delay. The craft and slot option and now slots the item properly. Yeah, that was annoying. Most of the time when you'd craft and slot, it wouldn't actually slot it. It would just craft it. I'm not sure how that bug happened, but at least they fixed it. A mispod destruction audio now plays correctly in war games. Again, it was just weird when it'd be destroyed. You're like, is it been destroyed yet? And you'd look at the map. Yeah, it's been destroyed. Oh, and the last one, general user interface bug fixes. Fixed an issue in settings where all sliders were half their normal width. So that is it for the Save the World patch notes, I guess. Hopefully we do get that massive llama of compensation and a load of free loot, because it was really annoying having to play just solo private missions for a whole week. But I'll be testing this Space Rocks Wargames out, and I should have a video on this new Rex Jonesy. But I really, like I said, I would really like to see if you could just kind of do nothing for a long time, and it would constantly keep stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. Because they just say every 1 second, not just after 1 second, it's every 1 second. So 2 seconds, you're getting 18%. 10 seconds, 90%. So maybe I feel like it's gonna have like a stack of stack up to 6 that it's not said there. It's gonna have something. No way. I really doubt they could just have it stacking. You could be in a lobby for what, half an hour, constantly get to stack. Get a headshot with a Jack's Revenge, and it's gonna do 20 million plus damage. That's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.